Ah, this is the kind of FMV that I live for. Access Games. Right? I'm pretty sure it's Access Games. Yeah. Or, sorry, Access Software Incorporated. An even better 90s ass name. We're back in the hot seat with Tex Murphy on another FMV adventure. I'm so excited. I love the Tex Murphy series. Having never played them before, I absolutely love how weird and janky and how much heart they have. They got a lot of character. These games were made with a lot of love. And you know, they just go silly with it. So why don't we just get into the silliness? It's a bit of a weird game. So how about that? Boom. Ooh, entertainment or a gamer. We recommend entertainment level the first time through the game. There are hints available on this. Ooh, the hints are very helpful. There's an option to bypass the more difficult puzzles. Okay, but only option to bypass them. It doesn't automatically do it. Okay, we always do all the puzzles ourselves, but it is good to know that it'll be there. Or the game mode. It's very challenging and should be selected only by experienced game players. Hints are not available, but you can receive extra bonus points for successfully completing puzzles. There are 4,000 points available. I mean, as much as we love to game here, I think entertainment's probably the better option because the first time through, it's what they recommend. I'd like to have hints. Yes, Access Software presentation. Michael York. Gotta read these titles. Yeah, no, I love these FMV nonsense. Like, they have such a unique vibe to them. The Tex Murphy games specifically. You know, we played lots of FMV games together before, but the Tex Murphy games, they got a different taste. They got a flavor all unique to themselves. And I really, really do enjoy them. The one weird thing, I'm not sure if this game plays the exact same, but at least the previous two Tex Murphy games we played have some of the weirdest controls in the world for like getting on your tippy toes, crouching, looking up and down. Oh, he is very good as Tex Murphy. Overseer. Also, is this like, it's very Papyrus adjacent font. What would James Cameron think? San Francisco. Ooh, oh, we're going back in time. Okay, 2037. Joe Estevez, Clint Howard, Roger Davis. These are names on a chessboard. Story and design by Chris Jones and Aaron Connors. Oh my god, look at these graphics. Art director Nathan Larson. Ooh, you know, this is a pretty good like intro sequence here. Okay. I don't think we've met this character before. What the hell is this? It looks like a caulking gun. Or maybe it's like for like a deadly disease. I wonder if like is time gonna be a part of this? They're definitely emphasizing the ticking clock. Oh my god, who is that? With the green veins. Oh my god, what a cast of characters already. I can't wait to meet all of them. Okay, that's great. Okay, so that was Tex's Nightmare.
Tex?
Oh, he's on like video chat. All right. I think she already saw you. Oh, we already get to interact. Okay. Okay, a classic excuse. Let's go full Tex.
No, I've fallen. I can't.
That's okay. All right, that's good. Isn't this? Oh, I thought didn't this character like move away, or is this still in the flashback? The man without a face.
I'm not wearing it. I think it's in the.
We got to start with the Tex Smarm.
Darling, I want to see the real you.
Oh, Chuck Heston? I mean, that's maybe a comedian I'm not aware with. I'm not ready to rise and shine.
You've never seen me first thing in the morning. I gotta warn you, not a pretty sight.
I mean, I don't think you're like the prettiest sight when you get ready anyway.
Understood PI standard time. But for the rest of us,
Yeah, it's like 3
Not the moment
p.m.
anymore.
Let's see. Biological? What's that?
Oh no. I'm not late again, am I? Curse this internal clock of mine.
Darn that 3 p.m. wake up call.
You probably forgot, but our date starts in exactly 12 minutes.
Oh, well,
Lucky for you. There
at
is
least
a
she gave him the
vacancy.
12-minute wake up call. Let's give her a little Chicago philosophy.
Tell me, Chelsea, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care?
Damn, okay. That's a real, like, deep,
I have
like,
a
what is
nice
time, man?
friend. If you
Is time just not a dimension in which we ride? All right, well, what would you like to wear?
Well, it's not a formal surprise, is it? Because my tux, it's at the dry cleaners.
No monkey suit required.
All right. Do we want to go? Yeah, let's go. Again, we got to lean into the Tex Murphy. He makes a pun with everything.
Oh, good thing. My gorilla suit's ruined. I spilled a banana daiquiri all over it.
I don't think I need to hear any more about that. Now don't go back
Just
to
look at
sleep.
that sad face.
Make yourself beautiful as quick as you can and zip on over here.
Man, you have a very, very understanding partner, Tex. I'm trying to remember now. Ah, Tex, beautiful as always.
Well, at least you're here. Come on in, let me take your hat and your coat.
I think he is very much like a Looney Tunes character. Like, do we ever get a shot
You know
of
what
his
it's like.
closet where it's just
Kinda look like a
like
princess.
20 versions of the same suit and jacket?
So which one of the dwarves do I have with me tonight? Happy, grumpy, or dopey?
All of them.
Sleepy, actually. But hey, I'll tell you what. I put on a fresh shirt. I'm wearing the tie you asked me to wear. Get a couple of drinks for me. I'm gonna perk right up, okay?
That's all he
You look like you've
needs.
been working hard.
Man, I'm
A
exhausted.
depressant to wake him up.
I can't seem to get a decent night's sleep.
You still having those
Weird.
nightmares?
You know, falling asleep at 4
Yeah,
a.m.
pretty
every
much.
day might not be good for you, Tex.
Well, I think if you kept a little bit more normal hours and you ate a decent meal every now and again.
But
you
also,
might
aren't we living in
look
like the
and
mutant
feel a lot
apocalypse?
better. And that's why we have an 8 o'clock reservation at the Golden Pagoda.
Ooh, the Golden Pagoda. Sounds delicious.
Well, since you got to pick the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
maybe I could be in charge of the early evening entertainment. Because if we...
Tex, honey, listen. I don't want you to think that I'm not interested. I am. It's just that I think that
Oh,
we have some
okay.
things that we really need to discuss first.
This is like a serious dinner.
Such as?
I just think it would be nice if our relationship could go further.
What, like...
I don't know.
all the way to second base?
Would Tex even be capable
No.
of being a mature human being
What are
ever?
you talking about?
Who's
It's
to
just
say?
easy to commit to something that has the potential to make us both very happy.
It'll be
about
interesting.
Sylvia.
Is this game going to like the
No,
subplot
it's
going to
not
be
about
about their
marriage.
relationship then?
It's about that one thing
I guess the first
that
one was
prevents
kind of
us
two.
from being close.
I mean, to a much lesser
Sylvia
extent.
have
it
to do with
seems.
you and me.
You tell me.
Come on, buddy, put it
Okay.
together.
If you really want to know, I'll tell you. But keep in mind, 6 years ago, I was pretty much an idiot.
I mean, you're still pretty.
Colonel had just
It's
fired me from
fine.
his detective agency.
He's grown a
because I
little
thought
bit.
Everything had to be done by the book, literally. Well, being the naive optimist that I was, I decided to go into business for myself and become a big success.
Oh yeah, it turned out
I
real
was
well.
about to learn some even harder lessons.
Never fall in love with a client. He's like, that's a good rule. Number one rule, good rule, solid rule.
There I was in my shiny new office with all the trimmings up to my ears in debt. Weeks had gone by and I was still waiting around for my first
I mean, I
client
do
to
love
show
it.
up.
Perpetually looks like there's a red neon sign out of every single window.
I figured I'd have more work than I could handle in a big city like New San Francisco. And I was just starting to feel like a tiny bug on the windshield.
I mean, that's kind of the problem of being in a giant city like that. Ooh, okay, so are we in the flashback? Also, okay, I'm very excited to see how we control things. Okay, regular old mouse cursor. Oh boy, okay, so we have the move with mouse cursor again, where I feel like I'm driving like a boat. Is there any other way to move? No, WASD does nothing. Arrow keys? Oh, arrow keys do move us as well. We move. This is kind of interesting. Like, this is a smoother movement, but this feels much better. How do I look up and down? That was definitely a concern in the last game too. No, space shift. Nope. Oh, page down. Oh my God. We're just crawling around like a little feral detective. Okay. This is how we look up and or move up and down. Like, here we are on our belly like a snake, and here we are on our tiptoes. Like, look. I mean, Tex is a tall man, so it makes sense that he'd be at the door height, but that's so funny. Okay, how do isn't there, I thought there was a way to return it to like the default. How do I do, oh, there's look up and down. It's home and end. Oh boy, like, look at this movement. I have to have both of my hands on the keyboard just to do this. Okay, can I, oh, okay. That was, okay, so hitting enter brings you back to the normal height. Does that also work with this? No. Is there a way to, this also like strafes us. Oh boy, this is gonna be a journey. Okay, well, we got a flyer, so let's check that out. Oh boy, this is gonna be a two-hand experience at all times. Like here.
Some people have power ties.
Yeah.
I have power plants.
There's not a more perfect line deliverer than Tex Murphy. All right. Oh God, tippy toes. All right, so I guess let's see what's in the mail.
All right. Looks like the latest issue of Boyd's Life has arrived.
Sweet.
I wonder what that crazy Boyd is up to this month.
I'm not sure. Can I open? Yeah. Man, they really committed to shooting on these sets as well. These green screen sets.
I wonder what those twins are up to this month.
Oh, okay. I guess we just picked it up. Oh yeah, those sweet MIDI synths. Let's look up. Let's look up and around. What else we got over here? Oh, we got one of these like pendulum knocker things.
This perpetual motion device just goes on and on and on. Reminds me of my crazy Uncle Cadmus.
Uncle Cadmus. Oh wow, they actually animated it. Well, look at that. All right, what do we got
my
here?
fax machine's brand new. Now if I could just get a fax
Executive
from someone
business
other than my
toys.
mom.
All right. Oh man, it's gonna be a journey looking through all this stuff. Cause yeah, can I open all these drawers? Yes, I can. And then I have to look down into them. Oh, I missed you, Tex Murphy. I missed you so much. Nothing in either of these drawers. What about over here?
The rich cherrywood finish of my new desk presents an image of stability and success.
Oh God, Tex, you're not gonna have that for long. Ooh, some flying cars outside our window. Is that something in the back there?
Empty.
Empty. Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it's the
PI rules.
Yes, the
is my
PI
Bible.
rules.
20 tried
Don't date
and
your
true
clients.
aphorisms with plenty of
Newton's
blank pages
Cradle,
to add
that's
your
what
own.
it's called, right?
I've come up with 17
Yes.
others so far.
Okay, what do we got here?
I fill my ashtray with candy in hopes that visitors will forego the dangers of smoking in favor
Oh,
of good,
Tex.
wholesome, processed sugar.
You were so innocent and wholesome before. What happened to you,
Extreme
man?
Sports Illustrated is pretty cutting edge. The last issue had an article on ultimate chess. 30
Oh.
men and 2 women in a literal fight to the death.
Oh boy, the Battle Royale. I love Vive la Jet Bike. Those sweet, sweet jet bikes. Man, we still haven't got those yet. All right, what else we got here on the table? We got just a bottle of water.
Nothing refreshes like cool, clear water.
You know it, Tex. Okay, we have looks like his computer terminal there. What do we got over here? A tape measure?
I use this tape to measure my success. I've just got to dust it off and it'll work like a charm.
So yeah, this is definitely like the flashback, right? All right, well, I guess we're taking that.
Made these vases in my high school pottery class. It's the easiest B- I ever got.
Excellent. Good job. Well, good to know that is in his skill set, right? If we ever need to make some vases. Anything in here? No. At least not that I can see. Also no. Also no. Oh, what do we got here?
This is where letters of recommendation and thank yous from clients will go. Oops. This letter from the Colonel's been misfiled.
Oh no. All right, well, I guess we're taking that. Can I, well, actually, where is our info? Okay, we have, can this, neat. So they actually have a way that you can control everything with the mouse if you want. That won't be necessary. What do we got over here? Oh, okay, this is our fast travel, it looks like. We have no destinations. We do have a score of 10, though. Okay, so what do we have here? Examine you? Murphy, I thought I'd write this note to wish you well in your new venture. Also, you might think I still hate your guts for that little stunt you pulled on me with the ethics board. As it turns out, a few of my friends at the SFPD, among others, were able to help me clear things up and get my PI license reinstated. So other than the character smearing and public humiliation, everything's worked out fine. And I do still hate your guts, you ungrateful two-faced little turd. I put a lot of trust in you, took you under my wing, showed you the ropes of the business, and for what? A knife in the back. A word of advice. Someday, you're going to learn that not everything is black and white. Sometimes, you have to bend the rules a little to make them work right. And even more important, never betray your friends. That kind of thing comes back to haunt you. So, again, good luck running your own agency. If anyone ever needed it, it's you. And don't expect me to send any business your way. I don't like seeing people waste their money. The Colonel. Damn. All right. Well, can I actually look at this now too? Boyd's life. Oh, that's a big fish. That is a mutant fish. Okay. I guess that's all I can do with it. Okay. What about the tape measure? It is in fact a tape measure. All right. That we still keep. All right. Good to know. Anything else interesting around here? We got a globe.
Well, I'm not sure why, but this sculpture is called Every Day is Sunday to a Bird.
Okay, I mean, I feel like that's just true. I feel like you could just say that for like any animal, though.
The guy who sold me my stone masks said either they were a fertility charm or would curse me to lifelong poverty and a violent death. Live dangerously, I say.
You know, may as well. When you're a PI, aren't you doing that anyway? Can I? Oh, actually, hold on. Oh my God! All of these drawers. Well, he ain't dead yet. Well, yet. Who knows what's gonna happen? Tex has so many opportunities to die still, and he's so good at putting himself in the situations where that should happen.
This here's my little buddy.
What is it? That is extremely not helpful. Oh, it's a toy mouse. How cute.
The only pet I've ever had. His name is Raymond.
Okay, nice to meet you, Raymond. Nice to meet you. Okay, and we get to keep Raymond in our inventory. Excellent. Nope. And nope. Not a zip zilch. And no. Okay, great. I guess that's everything in here besides the computer. Oh, I do love when you can interact with things from across the room in these games. Can I turn this thing on?
I just got this phone, and it came
it's
with
a
a
phone.
free 2-week subscription to the American Information Database.
Ooh.
I can request data on my case.
Well, isn't that
fax
handy?
to my office immediately.
Faxing, the technology of yesterday, tomorrow. Okay, so I can.
Welcome to the American Information Database.
So I guess this is where we can look anytime we're like stumped on stuff.
Our new voice recognition interface makes requesting information more convenient than ever before.
A voice automated assistant, how trendy.
The request will be immediately transmitted to our central database. Any available information will be sent, usually within seconds, to your fax number.
Oh my God.
What topic would you like us to research?
Faxing, eh? All right. What about me? What do you know about me?
Information on Tex Murphy
Tex
has
Murphy.
been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
Despacito. Play Despacito? No,
Thank
okay.
you for using the American Information
Well, at least we can look up
Database.
information on
Goodbye.
ourselves. Let's see. Can we grab this? Yeah. What does it say about Tex? Let's see. Born March 4th, 2004, graduated University of Investigation of Utah, received private investigator license in 2032, worked for Dobbs Investigative Services, received personal business license, signed 1-year lease at blah, 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 blah. Not terribly interesting, but good to know. We have information on tap. So can I leave? I can. Oh, yes. I love this. Okay. go? I can only go here? Wait, what? I guess maybe I have to go into here. I can't leave the building. I can only... because this is a flashback, right? All right.
When it comes to fashionable attire, I believe in quality over quantity.
Wait, do you have a framed photo of yourself?
Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, Humphrey Bogart.
My
Oh,
one true
oh, it was hard to
inspiration.
tell, but yes. I thought that was just a Tex Murphy logo for a second. Let's see what we got here. Parcheesi.
The Royal Game of India. In my book, Parcheesi, Twister, and Ms. Pac-Man are the triumvirate of competitive gaming.
Interesting choice for Twister as a competitive game. Can I? You're just gonna play a game of Parcheesi.
It'd be nice here.
I mean, Parcheesi's not bad. Oh, literally. Okay, this is what moved it along. I didn't know Parcheesi you could play by yourself. Do we have our first case? Oh, right, because that's the whole thing. He's telling her.
Are you
Aha! He's telling her about this woman.
That's what someone painted on the door.
I'll take that as a yes.
You know, good
I'd
to know
like
that
to
he even
hire
had his smart comments
If
back
you're
then.
available.
Well, it just so happens that I am. What can I do for you, Ms.
Linsky. But I prefer
Linsky.
if you called me Sylvia.
Sylvia
Okay,
Linsky.
Sylvia. I'm Tex Murphy. Have a seat.
I'm sorry if I disturbed your game.
Well, that's all right. I was losing anyway.
I did not know you could play it by yourself.
Would you like one?
And how was he losing?
No, actually, there's a rumor going around that those things are bad for you.
Oh, this is a classic femme fatale. I mean, they definitely lean into like the detective tropes in these games, and I'm here for it, including the saxophone. Oh, what about the candy?
Lots of things are bad for you. That doesn't stop me from enjoying
I mean, yeah, sugar's not great for you either. Oh, she's
So,
trouble, all right.
Why are you in the market for a PI?
My father, Carl Linsky, died
Oh.
a week ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And under what
Police think it's
circumstances?
suicide. I believe they're wrong.
Oh, so you're saying mysterious
Police are usually pretty
circumstances?
good in matters like this. I mean, I can't believe they'd make that big a mistake.
My father
Oh, that
wasn't
definitely got
suicidal,
recorded
and
separately.
I'll pay you to prove it.
Okay.
Linsky.
Your
That
father's
reminds
name
me.
is- Sorry, what?
If you've never seen the
Carl
bizarre
Linsky.
movie The Number 23, it has some of the dumbest fake character names,
If we rule out the suicide,
including
that leaves three other
Topsy
ways to go. I
Kretz.
mean, it could have been an accident.
I can't believe that's a
or,
name in that
natural
movie.
causes,
Topsy Kretz.
Or it could have been murder.
And the lead,
police
or
say
like the
that they
fake
have
detective in it
witnesses that
is
saw
a
him jump off
detective
the Golden Gate
fingerling,
Bridge.
like the potatoes.
Well, I guess that rules out the first
Yes,
two.
it does. Yep.
So you think your father was murdered?
Uh-huh.
He didn't kill himself, I know it.
Unless you're the one who did it. How do you know? How
Look, if
do
I
you
take your
know?
case, you gotta understand there's no money back guarantee. And it doesn't sound real promising.
Oh, it's gonna get messy, Tex. Come on.
I just don't know what else to do.
Who's the officer in charge?
The detective's name is Eve Clements.
Eve Clements.
All right, I'll go down and I'll talk to her. We can get together later and I'll tell you what I found out.
I'm staying at my father's
You know, he does his
house.
job well, even if he is a goof.
Here's the
Very
address.
intentional framing there.
Now, about the money up
Tex is
front.
just so easy to work over.
How much do you need? Because I haven't got a lot.
I'm running a special this week. If I decide not to take your case, there isn't going to be any charge.
But you literally just said there's no
Thank you.
refunds.
I'll be waiting.
I mean, I guess technically it's not taking the case.
It's nice to meet you, Sylvia.
Yeah, this femme fatale is going to get him in a lot of trouble. I can already tell. Tex, you're so easy to work over. Oh yeah, she's about to destroy him. And you know what? Honestly, Tex, you kind of, you know, you're easy to destroy. All right, so can I leave now, or do I have to? This is so interesting because I wonder if there's going to be a case in the present as well, or it's going to all be flashback. So can I now? All right, do I have any new information over here? No, just a tape measure and a mouse. But I do have, okay, so I can go meet with Eve Clements, or I can go to Carl Linsky's house. I mean, my inclination in all these games is always to investigate as much as you can before you talk to people. So what? I mean, hold on. Before we do anything, why don't I call up the database and see if I can.
What topic would you like us to research?
Aha, perfect. Okay,
A
Carl
search for
Linsky.
information on Carl Linsky
Yeah.
has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
Ooh, can I do multiple? I guess Eve
A
Clements.
search for information on Detective Eve Clements has been initiated.
Clements.
What other topic would you like us to research?
And I guess we'll ask about our client,
A search for
Sylvia.
information on Sylvia Linsky has been initiated.
All
What
right.
other topic would you like us to research?
No, that's everything. Thank you so much, Robo person.
Thank you for using the American Information Database.
Oh, it was
Goodbye.
my pleasure. All right, so now do I have to pick up all these individually, or does it take them all at the same time? Oh, now that's convenience. What is this game made in 2023? All right, what do we know about Eve Clements? Born 1993, so she's about 10 years older than Tex. Graduated with a criminology degree, numerous decorations, and promoted to lieutenant in 2032. So her promotion is still yet to happen. All right, so what about, who do we got here? Is this Carl? No, Sylvia. Born 2011, Eureka, California, attended Stanford. 3 misdemeanor convictions, shoplifting, drunk driving, and assaulting an officer. Current address unlisted. So she is trouble with a capital T, just like you said, Toast. You called it like you seed it. All right, so Carl Linsky, born 1977, Brainerd, Minnesota, I think. University. Yep, makes sense. Let's see. Married, 2011, divorced, 2014, winner of numerous professional and citizenship awards, published author, committed suicide, survived by daughter Sylvia. Okay. Now, the one interesting thing about this, and it's, I think, very intentional, is that they're not showing us a photo of her, which makes me think that, how do we know that the person we talk to is Sylvia, right? Interesting. Always makes me suspicious in these kinds of, games. If what they choose not to show us is just as important as what they do. All right, so anything else? Did we miss anything else in here? There's a couple bottles here.
I'm saving these bottles of cold duck for a special romantic dinner. All of the flavor and none of the mind-numbing alcohol.
Future Tex is going to be very disappointed.
This is the one thing that I refuse to skimp on. It's the finest cot that money can buy.
Ah, luxury cot. I can't take the blanket, can't look underneath it. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I can't look underneath it. Can I get underneath it? No, as much as I wish. Anything else down here? Remember, these games also love hiding things on the floor because we can get down here. Look at this. What are we playing? Deus Ex right now? A slug crawling around. Oh, God. All right. And this doesn't, this resets my height, but it doesn't set the angle of our look. God, Tex, you're a tall dude. All right. So I think let's go to Carl's. That seems like the smart thing to me. Always
Sylvia's
investigate
not home.
before
I'll
you
have
have
to check back
conversations.
later.
Oh, I guess that answers the question for me. Let's talk to Sylvia. Or Eve.
It doesn't sound like a very promising start.
Well, like I said, I was running out of cash fast.
Oh, cool. So we're getting like
Desperate
narration
for a
from the
case.
future
I
or
knew Detective
present.
Clements and figured I'd pay her a visit. The only problem was she and the Colonel were pretty tight, and like I told you, we got
Right, the
in some trouble
Colonel.
not long before.
Get out!
It is cool seeing the Colonel back because I don't think we've seen him since the first game, right? Oh, yeah, there's bad blood there. But she seems angry at him, so maybe she'll be receptive to us.
Busy?
If it isn't Tex Murphy.
I don't think anyone ever says Tex's name, like, excitedly or happily. Wherever he goes, it's always, it's
Sold out any
Tex
fellow
Murphy.
PIs lately?
Oh, God. Let's see. Let's go play along.
Oh, you bet. 3 this week alone.
You know, the last thing I need is some pansy PI wasting my time.
I'm not wasting your time, I promise. It's going to be a very weird case that will end up destroying Tex's life and view of the world. Let's see. Make her an offer she shouldn't refuse?
Well, you know, I'd be willing to trade a nice shoulder rub for some information.
Okay, I don't know if she's going to be into
Give me
that.
One good reason why I should do any favors for you.
That's a good point. Let's see. Ooh, resort to charity?
Listen, I just went into business for myself, and I'm kind of relying on people like you.
I mean, that's
Tony.
being very honest.
All right, Murphy. You're just lucky you caught me in a charitable mood.
You already got all of her yelling out on the colonel.
Think about it.
Okay. Well, I guess. Ooh, oh my God, look at the pixelation on this. This is great. All right, let's ask her about herself.
I'm
Yeah.
willing to help you out because you're just getting started in the business.
Okay,
Don't
fair enough,
abuse
fair
the
enough.
privilege.
No prying. All right, let's actually ask about the case.
6 witnesses saw Linsky take the dive.
Hmm.
Their stories matched up and they all checked out.
I don't know.
Not exactly. None of them were close enough to make an absolutely positive
That is a little
ID, But they
suspicious.
described his general appearance, build, and
Ooh.
clothing.
Is this
Body
a
wasn't found for
vertigo
a couple
situation?
days. Wasn't in the best shape when we fished it out of the bay. But we were able to make an identification using the personal effects found on the body.
Only the personal effects, no DNA. Okay. Already very suspicious. Is he even dead? Interesting. All right, so let's go with the autopsy.
Coroner said the cause of death was drowning. No other injuries. Though there was a scar back here. He
Interesting.
probably had surgery done recently.
I guess the question is, can we find his medical records that prove that he did have a surgery there? What about his personal effects?
Standard stuff. Wallet, keys.
That is incredibly, like,
sealed in a Ziploc.
non-definitive. Because, like, yeah, they're on him, but that's not, conclusive. That could have been anybody. All right, what about the note? What did it say?
I'd let you see it, but it's logged in as evidence. The handwriting incident.
See, this is so not definitive. I don't like it. Something smells fishy here. I can already tell. My detective senses are tingling.
We didn't follow it up since it had nothing to do with his suicide.
Really should have done that. All right, well, what do you know about the daughter?
As next of kin, she was notified and came in to identify her father's body. Didn't take it too well. One of the uniforms had to drive her home.
Okay. Yeah, again, obviously very fishy from the start. Well, what do you know about us?
The colonel seems to think you've got the potential to be a good PI. Once you wake up to reality.
Yeah,
and get your
he's
priorities
burned, but he
straight.
still likes Tex, kind of. All right, well, that's everything we can ask her at the moment. I guess say goodbye. Do we want to go to Carl Linsky's place? Because maybe now we can tell her?